So even if I went to work like early on, and my last job used to be like I said, it was like really like long hours. So I'd start work early when it was daylight, and I'd finish when it was dark. So, and that was like 5-6 days a week. So it was crazy. But I noticed that even when I was doing those types of hours, like I would still come home and like find myself like sitting up late. Like I'd either be like scrolling through TikTok or like scrolling through YouTube or like Instagram or just something. Like I'd be on social media and I'd be scrolling and scrolling and scrolling non-stop, or I'd be on Netflix, or I'd be on Prime Video, and I'd be just watching things. Like I would literally, like, I wouldn't go to sleep, like my body wouldn't clock off, and then it'd come to a point where like I'd have to wake up for work and just repeat it all over again, all over, and it just, the cycle would be like never ending. Whereas now I'm just like, it's just natural. Like I'm sleeping in the day, and then I'm waking up and I'm pretty much doing all of that, but I'm wide awake. But yeah, I do enjoy it, but at the same time, admittedly, sometimes it does get like quite lonely, because obviously it's not like I said, it's not like you can go out, and it's not like I can pick up the phone and like call one of my friends, because chances are they're gonna be sleeping. So I figured, why not just start my ASMR channel? Like I've been wanting to do it for like a really long time. I've never had the time to do it. Now's the perfect opportunity. Why not just start the channel? So I've went online and I've bought this Blue Yeti microphone and all the necessary wiring and a bit of lighting and, you know, like a tripod and stuff, and I figured let's just get it going. I've looked up for a Blue Yeti microphone because that is literally like the only microphone that I love watching in ASMR videos, or should I say I love listening to in ASMR videos. And I've went and got the necessary wiring, I've got some lighting, I've got a camera tripod, I've got like a little temporary desk set up, so I've went full shebang. Like I've set everything up and I'm committed to it now, and I'm excited, and here I am actually recording. It's a bit like I didn't expect it, to be honest with you. I thought that I was gonna be procrastinating as always, but no, here I am and I've went for it, and I'm happy that I have, because even just now, like speaking into the microphone, it's fun. Like I'm actually enjoying myself. This is actually, however, I will admit, not my first attempt. There has been a couple attempts before this at recording this video, and multiple issues went wrong. So the first one was, it was the camera angle. I completely messed it up. The second issue was, for some reason, I just could not breathe. Like, they don't tell you when you're watching these ASMR videos how hard it is to breathe when you're whispering this much. It's really difficult. And the third one was because I'm living with my mum right now. She's actually in the living room downstairs, which is below my bedroom, which is like, the TV in there is huge, and the TV is so loud. I think it's unnecessary how loud she has the TV. Like, I'm not one to judge, but I think it's a bit too loud. Like, I can hear it coming through the floorboards. Like, this is like a bit of an older house, I will admit, but besides the point, that TV is so loud. Like, I was hearing it over the video. Like, I would like stop the video and like put my AirPods in and like listen to the video playback, and it was so loud you could actually hear it coming through the microphone in my room on my desk. You could hear the TV downstairs. Like, that's crazy. just conversations that I've had in work and like, you know, stuff that's happened. Like, I'm gonna have a lot to talk about. But yeah, I'm really looking forward to this weekend because it's Friday now and it's the last weekend before Christmas, like literally the last weekend before Christmas. So I assumed at first that it was gonna be like really quiet, like no one was gonna like be going out into the city and going out partying and clubbing and stuff, but apparently all I've heard for the past few days is that everybody's gonna be going out. So it's gonna be really busy and I'm really looking forward to it because I really don't like it when it's quiet. Like I absolutely love it when it's really busy. Like all I want, like going to work, is for it to be busy. Like if I go to work and it's quiet, like I think it's a bit boring, to be honest. Like I like when stuff happens. Like I like when things are going wrong. Like not in that way, but you know what I mean. Like something's not going to plan or something's not going the way that you would expect it to. Like I like that because it keeps me on my toes and it keeps me busy. Like I actually enjoy that. But yeah, so there's gonna be a lot of videos about work and, you know, a lot of storytelling to do. But I'm also going to be using this as like kind of like a personal diary because before starting, like, you know, before the idea came up or started in my mind about doing ASMR, I tried like starting like a diary because for me uploading ASMR is like, it's personal for me. Like I have a lot of things going through my mind, and obviously like I said, I work nights, and when I'm not working, like even when I am working, sometimes I'm working alone, but even when I'm not working, I'm alone. Obviously I'm at home and there's nowhere to go, there's no one to talk to, so it does get lonely, I will admit. So for me, like I've considered like having a diary and like writing in a diary, like writing things down and getting thoughts out of my head. But I tried it for like a few days and I noticed that I didn't really enjoy it, for one, and for two, I never really found myself wanting to go back and actually read the diary. Whereas I feel like with ASMR, it's a big like difference. Like I can record and get things off my chest and just ramble away. You know, I'm entertaining others, I'm giving relaxation to others, and at the same time I'm actually going to want to go back and actually watch my own videos. So for me, starting this channel is like really personal, and like I feel like it's going to really help me mentally, and I'm really looking forward to it. Like I said earlier, I'm going to be uploading like every 4 days, so I get 2 days off a week, so it's going to be every 4 days I'm going to upload a video. And also I'm going to make sure that I upload a minimum of like a 15-minute long video, because personally I won't watch an ASMR video if it's 10 minutes or less, because I feel like I just cannot relax. Like I put the video on to relax or like fall asleep to, and I feel like I literally, if it's 10 minutes or less, that's not enough time for me to actually relax. So I'm going to make my videos minimum 15 to 20 minutes long. So yeah, I'm really looking forward to it, to uploading more videos. And obviously, hopefully, like if people watch this, feel free to like offer feedback, like give me some feedback below, like give me some like tips or like advice. Like if you have your own ASMR channel, like please give me some like advice and tips below, because I'm completely new to this. It took me a long time to set the camera up properly. It took me a while to actually like get like the video like smooth sailing, like where nothing was interrupted and nothing went wrong. Because for me, I was trying to like upload like a consistent like at least 20-minute long video straight with no interruptions, but I've realised they were like with ASMR, and this just from my first video, like I've realised with ASMR and this very sensitive microphone, it's almost impossible not to have any interruptions picked up. Like I said, I do work nights now, so when I'm off it's going to be completely silent. But it's just unfortunate that last night I was meant to record this video when it was completely silent in my house, but I just messed the video up. It was my first go, forgive me, you know. But now here I am, and hopefully this video has came out really well, quality wise. Hopefully anyone watching actually enjoys the quality of this video and enjoys me just rambling away and ranting on about things. Hopefully I'm not talking too much rubbish, like I'm not rambling or going off track too much, because I tend to do that. If you can't tell, like I'll just ramble like a lot, but then I'll go off track, and then like a few minutes later, like I'll just leap back on track, like. But yeah, I think I'm going to end it here. There's going to be a lot of editing to do in this video, which again I'm new to, so I'm actually looking forward to that though. Hopefully there's not a lot of background noise in this video. I mean, the whole time I've been recording, all I can hear is the TV downstairs, which is just absolutely fantastic, isn't it? Amazing. But hopefully you can't hear it. So as I said before, if anyone has any comments or anything they want to mention, or any tips or advice they can give me, or any requests that they want, or anything they want me to change